course.
I want to be a part of a gang, but that gang.
Show your signs up.
Wait, is that the Rastafari gang sign?
Rastafari, no gang.
I'm scared to do it. I'm not going to do it because I'm about to get like, they're going to cut the video and all you see is this. And all of a sudden they're like, Nippi's part of the Rasta gang.
So this is called a Trinity.
A Trinity? Is that a good gang?
This is a great thing. You know, this is how they'll tell you that powerful people, these are one of the, I think it's sutra or forgot what they call it. But these are ways that powerful people will place their hands and they'll show you that, you know. So this is called the Trinity.
I got the Trinity right here.
I'm blessed.
Blessed. Yeah. So how did you tell me how you got this role, because that's fucking like that's huge.
All right. So interestingly enough, a friend of mine sent me a casting call from Instagram.
Really? That's crazy.
So she saw the casting call and she sent me the flyer from the page, requested that I sent in a headshot.
Wow.
And I sent it in for a different role. So I had originally auditioned for the role of Sequel, who was a percussionist within the band, as well as Bob, the first person who brought Bob and the guys to the studio. So auditioned for that role. That never worked out, but then God decided that he wanted me to play a bigger part. So
that's major.
I'm thankful.
Did you have an agent?
Nah.
Manager? You just submitted. That's
just Dolo. No manager. My boys and I, Shells. I was on my boy Shells veranda. We videoed that, sent in self-take.
Wow.
Then a couple of days later, we got the call for final audition, final call, and we just went in.
That's a big deal. I don't know if anybody out there knows, like, it doesn't really happen like that, you know, like audition, you got to have an agent most of the time and a couple auditions. So for you to like get on Instagram and submit, I think that's fucking amazing for like the way, you know, the new world is now. You're not held back anymore. You can just.
It's way faster. It's more instantaneous. Because it's more instantaneous.
Yeah.
That's the best way of describing.
That's incredible. Congratulations. That's a big deal.
Trust me, because even I remember doing a speaking engagement at Northeastern University in Boston, and I was telling the young kids like how I got to audition, and everybody thought that I went to Harvard or went to some acting school, and I was like, hell no. I just got up every day and know that, all right, because I do music, I can memorize lines. Going to church back in the day, you'd have done a little bit of Easter plays, Christmas plays. That kind of helps along the way as well.
So did you always know you want to be an actor, or is this like new for you?
That's something that every kid, when you're watching TV, that's something that every kid, I wanna be in the movies. So, you know, other than that, it wasn't an aspiration of mine. No, they said that you get your appetite, you know, the appetite is open now. You experience it one time, you want more.
So you started off as a singer. Was that something like a childhood thing? Were you like always a singer? Is it in your family? Like, tell me about like your creative.
I grew up in the church. So in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, when you grew up in the church, you're heavily involved Sunday school, a lot of activities church-wise. So I've been singing in church for a long time as a kid, in primary school, high school, just the same. So at this point where we take it up as a career, I want to say that it was predestined, because we've always been in music. My adopted parents, they go to church, they sing a lot. So, you know, you kind of gather that from your environment. Your environment has a lot to do with where you're going. So
yeah, so you pursued it, and that's amazing. So when did you end up coming to the States? How did that all work out?
So I came to the States for the first time in 2022.
Wow, that's not that long ago.
Nah, Sean Paul had his 20th.
Sean Paul.